Good morning, everyone, to my very big Bina family. Today's an auspicious day, and therefore I'm not going to write a regular email. I just want to share with you a message. It's a special day because it's the day before Shavuot, a very important festival that begins tonight and goes for 2 days. The anniversary of the revelation at Sinai when God gave the nation of Israel the Torah. And we are taught that as we stood at Har Sinai over 3,300 years ago, and received the Torah from God in this amazing, clear revelation, that's when we became a proper nation. We became God's nation. We became a people who are together. And the obvious question is, what does that actually mean? Weren't we already a people? Didn't we go out of Egypt? Weren't we born as a nation when we left Egypt? And one idea is the following, that when we stood at Mount Sinai, what changed is the concept of Kol Yisrael Arevim Zeh Bazeh. This concept of being so interconnected with each other as one nation, individuals, but one nation, that we became responsible for each other. Which means so many different things on many levels. There's the halachic ramifications about the ability to do a mitzvah for someone else, like to read the Megillah and have someone else listen and be able to be covered by that mitzvah, and so on and so forth. But it also just talks to the really basic idea that we are here for each other, because the strength of being one is absolutely amazing. And apart from everything else, that's one of the powers of Shavuot. The powers of Shavuot is that on the one hand, we are taught that when God spoke the words of the 10 Commandments, He said it in the singular. He said, Anochi Hashem Elokecha, I am Hashem, your God, because He was talking to every single individual, saying, you are important as an individual, you matter, your contribution is critical and so important. But yet, I'm talking to you as a nation. You are together. During the time that we've been going through and hopefully sort of easing out of, this is such an important message. We strengthen each other. We make challenges easier when we connect to each other, when we do it together. We make good things that much more powerful when we are together and connected. The Talmud tells us the following, the famous concept, that if one person can pick up a particular maximum weight, and the other person can also pick up a certain things that weighs a certain weight. If two people pick up something together, it's not just the sum total of that weight, it's much, much more. Because when people connect, it's exponential growth. Just like I talk about exponential growth in a virus or in a negative thing, there's exponential growth in positive. Positivity is contagious. And when we become connected as a one nation, as we did on Shavuot, we are incredibly powerful when we are together, remembering the importance of ourselves as individuals and yet connecting to each other to create a force. So on that note, I wish you Chag Sameach. It's Shavuot. It's a special day. It's a special time. I hope everyone will try and connect to this Chag in some way by doing something extra, by having a festive meal, lighting the candles this afternoon, learning something extra over the festival. But I just want to wish everyone that on this day, God gives us a very important gift every single year. Let's take that gift, let's take its lessons, and let's inspire each other, connect to each other, learn from each other, and be together and go through whatever it is in life together, creating that unbelievable, powerful force. Wishing everyone a Chag Sameach.